So when the ball was in, you're about to take a shot and it's gone like that. I can't have a pop at anyone for not taking a shot when that's happening. Do you know what I mean? Very, very difficult. And also for the lads at the back as well, where they're having to deal with such a difficult pitch where it's bouncing up all over the place. I think you've all done incredibly well. Incredibly well. We changed it slightly up top, and I think that's going to really work for us in the second half. I think Stephen's contribution when he's come on has been superb as well. Ty as well, playing again in a position that he's not used to. Very, very good. We should all be buzzing after that performance. I know why there's a little bit of neg, because you boys know you could have won that. But take that forward into the next game, knowing that you have the better of them. If we maintain our concentration, we've got to maintain our concentration at the back. We've got to maintain our concentration on getting on the ball and playing. Towards the end of the game, because we were panicking, because we wanted to press forward and win and win and win, it was going ping, 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 ping. So it's another game now, completely different game. That first one's gone. Now it's about trying to get on it and play again. The rain's coming, brilliant. Means it's going to be a bit more of a slick surface. So when we play those balls in, hopefully it's just glide across the pitch rather than bobble. All right. Just a reminder of who's playing where. So Tom in goal, Adrian right back, Ty left back, Cam and Sheldon centre halves, Stephen and Manny central midfield with Kwaku just in front, more your natural position now. Jeff on the right, because I think the lads that are playing in that left centre half and left back position, it's a mismatch. With your physicality, I think it's a mismatch. Elijah, now I can see you playing up as a centre forward as well, which you're more natural at doing, and Ralph on the left.
100%.
The good thing is, if he does come out of defence, they've got youngsters back there by the looks of it. Right, so we can bully them. Now it's about being really fucking aggressive, right, and setting the tone what we want for the next hour. For the next hour to go on, we've got to draw. Let's get 3 points. And fuck it, if you win this game, you get your money back. I know I said both games, but I want 3 points. Because you know what? It is there for the taking. It really is there for the taking. You've got to believe. Now it's a case of believing in your teammates' ability, believing in your brother's ability. Show them Cam can play. If I need to relieve some pressure, I'll pop it into them, because I know they can put it into areas for other players. Manny's touch today is like fucking super glue on his boot. The ball's coming up here and he's bringing it down, popping it about. That's superb. Rurel, Jeff, Quaker, Elijah, they've been brilliant. T doing a fucking great job at left back. Sheldon dropping his centre. There are good players on this team. Now it's about controlled aggression. That 50-50, you win it and you give it. You win it and give it. Get the ball, give the ball. Get the ball, give the ball. And if we get them turned, we've got great pace in areas that can really affect them as well. You have to believe it. Now we need to start this game at 110%, 100 miles an hour. Because they do tail off. This team does tail off. But if they get an early goal, their tails are up, their belief goes up, and they'll get into the game. We don't want that. We do need to just keep the pressure up, keep the pressure up, keep the pressure up. And if you've run your socks off and you can't run anymore, Gaffer, I need to come off. That's fine. You've done brilliantly for me today. I cannot fault anyone. But now it's just that extra 10%. I've got to squeeze it out of you if I can for a massive 3 points. When we put our hands in a huddle, we go winners. It's because I fucking believe we can. We can go on and win games. That performance today, we carry on the same vein for the next 9 or 10 games, whatever we've got. My God, some people are going to get a shock. You've got an hour now to continue that and really get something out of today. Yeah? Yeah. We all positive?
Yeah.
100% up for this?
Go man, let's go!
Let's do it again.
Boys, after the huddle, pass for 2 minutes. It's all getting. Come on, let's go.
Winners or something else?
Something else.
Panthers on 3. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. Panthers! So welcome back, people. This is our second game of our doubleheader against Bayern Neverlusen. The first game ended in a 1-1 draw. We were a little bit disappointed not to come away with the win. I think if you looked at the footage, we had enough chances to do so. So let's see how the boys get on in this one. Good recovery there by Cam, who's found himself in the right back position. Back to Tom. Ball played up the line by Tom there. Nice little flick on, I think that was by Kwaku, who has found Elijah in space. Now what can he do here? Drags it a little bit wide, drops back into Jeff. Jeff with the opportunity, doesn't quite catch it. Oh, that's really unfortunate, but you can see there, you can mix it up. Even Route 1 can work in these sort of pitches where the bounce will take the ball further than what it normally would do. We seem to have found ourselves played in there in the channel. quite unlucky that Jeff didn't really get the opportunity to finish that. That would have been a great start in this second game. Adrian mops up there, plays into another lovely touch there by Elijah. Kwaku, drop of the shoulder, little step over, and the player there read it quite well. And a little push in the back there. Is that a free kick? No. Neverlusen coming out with the ball here, and we seem to manage to get rid. No, we've played ourselves into danger here, and the Neverlusen have got the opportunity. What's this lad going to do here? On his right foot, and he sends it over. Rejoin the action with a corner for Neverlusen. Played in there. Cleared there by Cameron. This is where we need to get out the box here. Jeff plays it out as well, but it's dropped to the number 10. Quite a tricky player on the day. Decent little lad here who's played it out to the wide position. Puts in a cross. Oh, that's terrible marking. He's ghosted in and managed to slot one away. That is poor marking. We look here, as that ball's played in, it's over Sheldon. We don't track the runner. And Neverlusen now find themselves 1-0 up. Not the start that we wanted at all. Stephen does really well to mop up there again in midfield, and it seems to be played out here by Neverlusen. Sheldon on the ball. You can see how bad the ball is bobbling and bouncing. Look at that, it's not rolling well at all. Neverlusen pick it up, and they're attacking down his right hand side. Number 11 tries to play in the channel. Ty here knocks it down to Stephen, to Ruel, and it's just bouncing. Look at it there. No one can really get it under on the pitch, and you can see there that's exactly what the problem is. Good touch and turn there by number 12, who continues running with the balls. He's been shepherded out quite wide of the pitch, played it off to his teammate, but you can look here, we've got quite a lot of bodies behind the ball. I think that lad there, if he'd have played it a lot quicker, you might have had a bit more danger in terms of an attacking sense for Neverlusen, but a good quick feet there again by that player. Plays it into number 11, but we've done well there to try and suffocate that, and now we've got ourselves on the counter-attack here, which we found was an option that we were going for today. Kwaku cuts back in. Maybe he could have played it out wide to Ruel, and Neverlusen regain possession. Plays it short here to the goalkeeper. Plays it long. Good touch there by the Neverlusen player. Now he's got acres of space to try and create something. Looks to play channel, and again, he's blaming the pitch there. We seem to be a little bit quicker to the second balls here at the moment, as it's played up to Elijah, and Kwaku snapped into the challenge there. I think that was Jeff there. Fantastic. So it allows us to now counter in the wide position on his left foot. Unfortunately, that's meat and drink for the goalkeeper there. Really, that's either got to be going out to Jeff, or he's got to be driving a little bit close with that. But I like to see that he's obviously got the endeavour to try and pick the ball up and curl it with his left foot. And look, Steve here. Steve was fantastic in this game, just mopping up, driving with the ball now. Good challenge there by the Red, and that might go out for a corner. We can be a bit of a danger from set pieces here. I think this is Ty that's going to float it in. We've got the big boys up in the box. Now what can we do here? Float it in here. Keeper doesn't get a hand on it. Drops to Steve. Overhead kick by Elijah. And is that a penalty? Yes. Handball in the area. I think we'll see on the replay that was an obvious handball. As he's gone up, Elijah's managed to do a bicycle kick, and he's just had two arms out. That's always going to be given as a penalty. Jeff steps up. Slots it lovely in the bottom corner. That's exactly the response that we needed. 1-1. One all now in the second game of our double header. We don't want to be giving away goals like that, where they've just cut us in half and managed to slot one in from a cross. We really need to maintain this concentration. Our game management, we've spoken about it before, all over the pitch. We're now back even Stevens. We need to try and take this to the opposition, where Kwaku is now looking to slip in. Well, did that hit a hand? I'm not sure. It's not been given. Now it gives an opportunity for Neverlusen to play out. Now in the first game they were playing short. They seem to be going a lot more direct in this one. Makes sense with the pitch, how bad it is, where it's bobbling all over the place. This youngster manages to get by Adrian at the first attempt. Adrian then slows him down. It's played out here to the midfielder. Played out here to this lad who was a bit tricky. Playing out wide. Now what can they do here? So their cross last time managed to find a teammate and they slotted it in. We're doing well to delay the cross.
Ty here is actually playing with 2 broken toes, failed to tell me before the game, but what a shift he's putting in. The fact he could hardly run after the game shows the endeavour that he had to get this game completed. Now we've got the counter-attack, exactly what we said would work well for us. Kwaku, Elijah, out wide to Jeff. We said in the first game this wide position I think will work well for him. Cuts inside, no, on his right foot to Elijah. The touch has just gotten away from him. But we pick it up. Manny does well there to shift it out to the left-hand side, Ruel. And what can Ruel do in this position? Plays it short. Ty again. What's he going to do? Is he going to float one in? Does exactly that. Up to Jeff. Drops to Jeff. What can he do? It's just gone over the bar. Craig coming on here in the defensive position. Unfortunately for Adrian, his game is done. With these double headers and these dry, rock-hard pitches, people are turning their ankles so easily as the studs are just not making an indent in the ground. So he's almost skating on top of the surface. And it's a real shame. Adrian's got a lot of pace. There might be a bit of danger now with him not there. Keeper looks like he's winding up to go long. Neverlusen have changed their tactics ever so slightly, and I think that might work in our favour because we seem to be mopping up the second balls a lot better in this half. Now this is a great opportunity. Kwaku 1v1. He's taken down. What's been given? It is a penalty. Let's have a look at this because I know they weren't happy about this. Let's see whereabouts the challenge takes place. For us, it looked like it was in the box. I certainly felt that way on the day. So let's have a look here. Kwaku's trying his best to try and get this ball under control. I think there is where the foul is commenced. Takes him away, drops. I'd say that's a penalty, but what do you think? Get out this in the comments. Was that a penalty? Was it not? Elijah stepping up now. Twinkle toes. Slots it away with confidence. Fantastic. 2-1. Such a confident finish there from the penalty spot. We now find ourselves 2-1 up. A real opportunity to try and set the tone now in this game that we want to dominate in possession. We want to counter-attack with pace. But Neverlusen are no mugs. So let's see what they can do here in this free kick. It sees itself out of play. Great touch there by Elijah. Now we've got to see if we can get this ball down and start playing. Start dictating the tempo of the game in our favour. And it looks like it's another free kick there. There were a couple of free kicks popping up here and there for us, and as I say, we can make something happen from set pieces played in there by Ty. Keeper, he's so tall, this lad. I think anything played up in the air like that, he will come and claim. I think the key thing for us is that he didn't look particularly comfortable when diving on stretching for things hard and low. So I think maybe we need to make a bit of a change with regards to our tactics there. But an opportunity there for Neverlusen to attack, and it's bounced all the way through to Tom. We've gone long there and it's won by Neverlusen players. Drop back into midfield. Stephen has picked it up, but it's bobbling here. Sheldon's going to have to deal with this. He's either going to have to turn out and play line or try and shield it out of play. I'm not too sure. He's fantastic. Well done. Good strength there. Plays the line. Caught late after that, but the referee lets it play on. And he started a counter-attack. That's actually very impressive defending there. He was patient. Played it down the line. Understood he has pace in wide areas. Into Kwaku. Little turn. He slowed down a little bit there. Neverlusen has done well to get some bodies behind the ball. Playing out wide here to Jeff again. And what can he do here? Is he going to look to create? Goes past one. Little clip there on the heels. And the ref has given another free kick. So free kick to be played in by Ty. The last one the keeper came and claimed. Floats it in. Keeper gets up for it, but Cameron's there and he nicks in just ahead of him. Well done, fantastic. That's now 3-1. We said before the keeper comes and claims him because he's so tall, but I think he might have just took his eye off the flight of the ball there, and Cameron's kept his eye on it. Got us ahead here. 3-1. A very, very good first half performance from us. We're managing now to take the opportunities that come our way, which we didn't do in the first game. We're on the attack again here with Ruel. Ruel with his right-footed shot, the keeper stops it with his feet. We're now starting to take the opportunities, which we weren't doing in the first half. This is fantastic. 3-1. Oh, looks like someone left a leg in there. Jeff done well not to get clipped, but we defended first, and now we're out in this wide position again. I think this might be Kwaku who's out on the right-hand side. He's got options. Played into Elijah. Ball sticks to his feet whenever Elijah shows for the ball. He's slowing things down. This is deep in the first half. We don't have to rush anything. Some clever play there. A little nudge maybe. It's popped into the box, and unfortunately no one really read it. And it's now gone out for a throw-in. Cameron calling for it, wants to get this going again. Forces it a little bit there. I think that could have been a better option for us. And now there's an opportunity for a counter-attack with the pacey forward. He's one-on-one versus the keeper. What's he going to do? Cameron does really well to delay him and allows Craig to come and sweep that up. That is fantastic work rate from Cameron. He realised it broke down. It was 1v1 versus the keeper. He had to get his body in front to try and block the shot. The Neverlusen player just delayed the shot, and it's managed to be swept up here by us. And that's exactly what we need. When these opportunities arise for the opposition where they're 1v1, we have to work hard to try and stop that. And that is a great example there of your work rate and your discipline to get back and do your job. So well done, Cameron. The score remains 3-1.
No easy ball! No easy ball! Work rate!
Gaffer's asking for work rate and no easy ball as it's played wide here to the Neverlusen winger, who's been delayed there by Cameron again. It's really good defending. Didn't allow that ball to be played into the box. It's gone out for a corner. Now what can they do here? They float one in. A little bit overhit. There's too much power on that and it allows us to defend. Whistle goes for half time. 3-1. Far better performances here, what the Gaffer has to say.
Right, listen, what we need is leadership all over the pitch, game management all over the pitch. If you're pressing, who's setting that trigger for us to go and press? If we're dropping off and staying tight, who's organising that? It's gone a bit quiet in terms of organisation. All right, I went to a game Friday night and I didn't stop hearing the goalkeeper for 90 minutes. I didn't stop hearing the centre half for 90 minutes. I didn't stop hearing the centre forward about where the press is going to go for 90 plus minutes. Now it's about having this, you're not going to have the same energy because you played almost fucking 2 hours of football, but having the intelligence to understand when we're pressing, when we're dropping, and stopping that ball going through the middle of us. So cutting it out of source, or getting tight and narrow, blocking off the space. Because if they go wide, I think we're strong enough to see them out of play. But that ball over the top, we don't want that. So are we going to cut it out of source, or are we going to stay tight and narrow, drop 5, win it, and win the second ball? That's where game management, organisation, communication, and fighting for each other get you through this game. With 3-1, that can easily change. In 30 minutes of football, that can easily change. But I tell you what, he doesn't want to dive. Anything there, that's why he's there. But anything there, he doesn't want to dive. Compose yourselves in the final third. Compose yourselves. Okay? You realise, you don't realise, you've got much more time than what you've got. Okay, we'll do a couple of step overs, but one step up, out your foot, shot. It can go anywhere. Because he doesn't want to dive, you might have one of the centre half runners put his foot out, go anywhere. Pepper him, test him, let him know that he's in the game. Because I tell you what, if we get another, heads drop. They go deflated.
I mean, it's already started. To be honest, it's already started. So
But
just they're going to come out strong. For the
they
second
get
half.
one, tails up. It's about game management. It's not about doing stuff over the top. It's about just keeping it simple. And I tell you what, for the next 30 minutes, if you've got to hit areas so that we don't have the ball in our own half and we've got them turned, I don't mind. Yes, I'd like us to get on it and play, but if we have to hit areas, that's game management, right? But I tell you what, when you got here, and it was Quakery that said it, people pop into Stephen, out wide, they didn't have the energy to press. So that's what we do. If we come out wide, the opportunity to cross is not there, come back, like a pendulum. Back and forth, back and forth. I tell you what, if you're in this position here, you're on the edge of the box, out your feet, gentlemen, and have a pop. Because it can go anywhere on this pitch. Does not want to dive. If you were playing the game and you knew a goalkeeper didn't want to dive, what would you do? Fucking pepper him. Absolutely pepper him. No disrespect to him, but he's a tall lad. That's him all day long. But here, he doesn't want it. Look, they're getting together now because they know they need to show a bit of bollocks to fucking get in this game. Because they've been shocked over what we've provided today. This is what we're about. We're aggressive. We communicate well with each other. There's a no blame policy. If you make a mistake, cool, I know you're better, we'll go again. Because everything we're talking about is a mental state of being positive. And if you're positive in your play. If you're late and lethargic, you're late to the tackle, you're late to the pass, you're lethargic on the turnover. But if you're in their face, if you're aggressive, you're meeting the ball, meeting the pass, meeting the headers, meeting the tackle, instead of deflating. Do not let them get back in this game. Do not let them get back in this game by just wanting it a bit more than you. You've got to want it more than them.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, let's go. This is what we're about, Panthers, yeah? This team has meaning, this badge has meaning, yeah? This is a team that, I don't care where you're from, who you are, what your background is. You come here to express yourself, you feel safe, and this is what it's about, fighting together. This is what it's about. So on 3, fucking mean it, Panthers. 1, 2, 3.
Panthers! Come on, boys, yeah, come on.
Okay, so the gaffer's asked for us to stick together, keep fighting, keep pressing, keep pushing, and if we have to go hit areas, then do so, because we're getting a lot of joy in our counter-attacking. So if we've got to do it early and go wide and direct, not necessarily long, but more direct forward passing, then we may get some more joy out of this. Seems like there was a little bit of a tiff at half-time with the Neverlusen lot. Sounds like they're going through it a bit at the moment, but we wish them all the best because they're a fantastic team, and I know they'll come back even stronger next season. Fantastic play there by Stephen to break up play and then drives out, plays it wide to Jeff, into Kwaku. Kwaku with the ball into the box. Elijah and he's missed. Oh, opportunity there to go further ahead and Elijah's just hit it wide, but it's good. At least we're getting into those areas. Ball played up to Elijah again and we seem to have got a free kick. They smothered him a bit too much there. Another opportunity there was to go 4-1 up in this game. We've got a free kick hit here. Looks like it's going to be an in-swinger on Sheldon. That means all the boys have got to follow this in. If it's spilled by the keeper, someone might be there for a tap-in. It is, and it's just not dropped to us at all. Another opportunity there that maybe someone, if we were just following in, we could have got something from it. And now they're hitting us on the counter-attack. Ty, that is fantastic. 2 broken toes and flying into challenges like that to stop a counter-attack. Well done, you. We seem to have found the ball here on the wide position. Cam is dropped in deep, plays a long ball and it's just broken. Neverlusen on the attack, but it seems to have broken down. Stephen picks the ball up here, plays it out to Cam, who sprays it out wide to Elijah. Exactly what we want to do. We said if we've got to go direct and go wide, let's do it. Elijah 1v1 versus Darryl. Now let's make him make a decision. He's doing well here to try and shield the ball away from Elijah. Elijah's not giving up. Now what can we do here? Can we force a corner? Can we force a throw-in? I think he's popped it out here and I think we pick up possession by the looks of it. Cameron steps in to Jeff, to Manny. Good close control there. Is he going to turn or is he going to play line? Plays line to Elijah. This is good spell of possession here. Into Manny again. Good passing and moving. Into Ruel who comes short. When he comes short, someone else has got to go long. Stephen plays out to Kwaku. Kwaku with the shot. Good block. Good diag there from Cam. Jeff's come off the line to try and attack that. Ruel's picked up possession. Out to Stephen. He's got good close control. Out to Kwaku. Kwaku plays it into the box. And good covering there by the defender. So it's gone out for a corner. I think Ty here is going to float one in. He does so. Don't really attack it. Oh, the lad got a kick in the face there. Accidental. They're both going for the ball. I hope he's all right. Good communication there, short passes, pops back and then it goes forward, punched into the centre forward. We've got good movement, good fluid movement between our front three there. As you can see here, when Neverlusen look to clear the ball, we seem to mop it up and Kwaku with another shot. Another one over the bar. We're getting opportunities here. We were taking them in the first half. We seem to just be lacking a little bit of composure to get over the ball, hit it hard and low. We said at half time, we don't think this lad will find it if we put the ball into the corners. He won't find it. If we play it high and wide, he will come and claim that. Another good diag here to Jeff. We said Jeff in this wide position. I think it's a bit of a mismatch here with this youngster, although he's done well to delay him. Jeff cuts it back. Oh, keeper does really well there to stop. Elijah was literally sitting there waiting to nod that one in. And now Neverlusen looking to play out, see if they can hit us on the break. They play it forward into their striker. Does well to hold off the challenge from Sheldon. Plays it round him, now drives forward. Stephen there, look at him, the size of him. You don't want to get into a foot race and go shoulder to shoulder with him. You will not come off better, you will come off second best. It's played back now. Good little spell of possession here for Neverlusen. Played it into the channel. Now what can they do? Can they put a cross in? They do exactly that. No one's attacking it. It drops and Ty does very well to clear the ball there. But it pops out again to a Neverlusen player. Good spell of possession here for them. Let's see what they can do. They've played it back. And see where they've slowed it down? We've got all bodies behind the ball now. They need to be really direct and really attacking that wide position when they played it out to the wide left. And now it's allowed us, look, in this defensive position, we've got Stephen, we've got Ruel, we've got Manny, we've got Kwaku. And when it drops out here, there's a little bit of space, but Kwaku will come across and deny that space. And then we've got Jeff there, who's sitting really deep to mop up. Free kick to Neverlusen, they play it forward. Sheldon attacks, but he heads the ball the wrong way, and now it's dropped out to them here. Now this lad's got a quick flick. I think it's a lad who is playing on a wide position. He overplays it for me. I think he can keep that simpler. If he had a teammate to the left there, roll it out to him, and then get round him, and then maybe you can head across. But he's 1v1 versus Craig. He's going to have a bit more pace than Craig. Craig knows that. Doesn't foul him, and he gets a shot off, but nothing comes of it. Good ball there, played into the channel for Elijah. Fronts him up 1v1 into Ruel. Just gets away from him, gets a second bite at the cherry. I think the keeper, credit to him, does well to get his legs to it there. And Neverlusen clear the ball. And it's dropped out to them here. Stephen steps in. And this is what we've done fantastically well today. When they've cleared the ball, we've won the second balls. We've gone and attacked it. We're just breaking down slightly in the final third there. But there was another opportunity, yet another opportunity to score. How this game is still 3-1. There has been opportunities for us to go further ahead. I think we have done fantastically well when it's broken down in transition. We've gone and attacked the ball. We've won it. We've played it out to the wide areas where we're getting a lot of joy. And this man here is doing fantastic to mop things up. And when he wins the ball, he plays it simple. We're not overplaying. We're playing it 1 and 2 touch into the feet of our teammates. And then we're getting into wide positions where we can run onto it. And I think that's where we've won this game today. So minutes left in this game now as we play it out nicely, maintain that possession. When we get into this position here, and again, I'm going to remind you, Ty is playing with 2 broken toes. He's done fantastically well there to keep going until the end. We had no one on the bench, no one to bring on and relieve him. So he's really put his body on line for the cause there. Stephen does well to keep the ball into play, but unfortunately then gives away a free kick. I think it's his last chance, hurrah. This has got to go forward. They've got to commit men forward if they want to get anything out of this game now. A little bit of to and fro in there. They wanted to play the free kick quickly. Elijah wasn't letting him have that. Quite good game management there, if I must admit. Old school tactics. It's forward to their play here. Now what's he got to do? He's got to create something. They've got seconds left on the game to try and get a goal. Shoots it over the bar, and that's it. 3-1. A fantastic win for Panthers. We showed exactly what we're about in this game. We've come away disappointed with the 1-1 draw, and we've gone out there, we've scored early, and we've dominated possession after that. You know, I'm very happy with that performance, and hopefully going forward we can pick up from here, get a few bodies back after injury, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we start achieving what we're capable of doing. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.